The thing that's so impressive about you two is how quickly you have grown the business. So I guess my question now is, Joel, how do you keep that momentum going?
I think it really comes down to never being happy with the current state you're in and always looking for where you can improve. You know, I think complacency is the biggest enemy for really any business in today's age. And I think that really helps focus us and try and keep us moving to the next step.
Yeah, I think we can stand here today and talk about our brand being a globally recognized brand and a brand that's doing great things in the gaming and esports industry, but we're by no means done yet, and we've got a long way to go to get to where we want to get to.
What would you say then is vital to the gaming industry, but also dead important for other businesses too?
I think, technologically, you need to have the right tools available to you at the right time. So for us, that means that when there's a business critical moment, which is a competitive gaming match, we have a stable and reliable internet connection that's not going to drop, so that we can carry out the activities we need to at the exact time we need to. And I think that's relevant for plenty of other businesses in other industries as well.
Yeah.
I think technology in general and being up to date with the latest technology and how you can best use that technology to benefit your business is important for every industry. Trends such as 5G technologies coming in, how is that going to change the way content is consumed? How is that going to change the way we both produce and push out that content? We need to answer those questions, and I think a lot of businesses need to answer those questions.
I want to talk now about how you approach the business life cycle and how you are not just a business, but a brand as well. So earlier we spoke to Robin, who joined Excel after 18 years at Adidas, to find out about the importance of being a brand and also what larger businesses can learn from smaller ones.
Yeah, Excel is not just a business, it clearly is a brand. It's what we're trying to build. It's about the essence, the positioning, the promise to be better today than we were yesterday. A lot of opportunity there, but really that mindset about bringing purpose to the gaming industry and professional esports. Excel is definitely moving at pace, and I think that in terms of disrupting the space and moving forward, other brands, other organizations are taking note, whether that's with the content, with the way that we speak to people, at what time we speak to people. Again, we're always on, we're always looking to engage, and there's definitely an amazing amount of interaction with our audience and with our fans. So I think that in that sense, we might be challenging, but at the same time, we're definitely leading, with a lot of momentum. The only tip that I can give to larger organizations is, take risks, fail fast, and move on. Don't be afraid. And I think that's the only advice I would want to pass on to any big organization.
So how does a brand like Excel stay relevant in a technology-driven industry like gaming that's racing into the future? Well, who better to answer that than Wouter, the CEO at Excel?
So to stay relevant in our world of esports and gaming, which is very dynamic, the number one thing for us being in competition is really winning the matches, to win the playoffs, to win the big competitions, etc. So that is number one very important thing. In our very digital and dynamic world, it's also important that we're able to be agile and to be able to adopt to where our fans are, the social media they consume or where they're present, the video platforms, mobile, websites, etc. So as an organization also, we have to be able to understand those trends and to be agile and to be dynamic ourselves and to adopt to that and to be there where our fans are.
Now, over the course of the film, we've heard from Joel, Kieran and their team about how they've made sure the future is now at Excel. So, lads, what is your one tip then for businesses of any size in terms of preparing for the future? Kieran?
Yeah, I think my top tip is probably to be proactive in the way you adopt new technologies and adopt new platforms, and make sure you're using them in the most efficient and effective way to help build your business and ultimately grow your business.
I think mine would be to always be bold, never be satisfied or happy with kind of the current status quo, and always be looking for ways to kind of go beyond your current limits and find new opportunities, because that's how you're going to stay ahead of your competition and ultimately stay relevant for years to come.
Oh, Kieran, Joel, thank you so much. And thanks as well to the rest of the team at Excel. Now, if you want to find out more about any of the subjects we've discussed, then BT have a number of resources available online to help your organisation. Right, let's have a go at one of these games then.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.